$1,000. Now that's just ad revenue. There's a lot of different monetization methods that we're going to be covering on tonight's free training, but that is just ad revenue, $141,000. And I made this as a 17-year-old at the time in 2018. I'm 19 now, and I'll be receiving another 1099 from Google very soon. With updated earnings. I made a lot more in 2019, I'll just say that much, and I can't wait to show you guys that as well. So not only that, but here's an analytics screenshot of one of my analytics of one of my channels that's made over $300,000. Here's another channel that I've grew up to from 0 to 500,000 subscribers in a single year. 1 year, didn't promote it with any of my other channels, yet I was able to get 531,000 subscribers in a year. Here's another channel, I just thought I'd throw this in as well. This is just 2 days ago, analytics for one of my channels that made $2,200 in a single day. Now this is a small channel, and the reason I'm showing you this is because these tactics are working right now. These are working in 2020. As you can see, January 4th, 2020, this channel blew up. It was making around $50 a day, blew up to making $2,000 in a single day. So these tactics I'm teaching you work right now. And not only that, it got 40,000 subscribers in a very short time frame, 5 million views. And, you know, I'm not just saying any of this to brag either. I literally just want to show you guys that this is possible and that you guys can do this. So the training that we're going to be going over tonight is how I went from a broke high school student to making $30,000 a month with YouTube, and more importantly, how you can too. And even if you have absolutely no idea where to begin. And the reason I'm doing this is because 99% of people are going about getting views and making money on YouTube the wrong way. So what you're going to learn in tonight's free training is the right way of going about doing this. In particular, I'm going to share with you 3 secrets. Secret number 1, how to run multiple niche channels and make 10 times more money than most YouTubers. Secret number 2, how to generate content without ever recording videos and without ever showing your face. I'm going to show you actually how to generate content. And secret number 3, the true secret to going viral on YouTube. So by the end of this training, my goal is for you to have the knowledge to not only know which type of channel that you're going to run, but also know how to generate videos for those channels very easily, and know how to go viral with those channels. That's my goal for you to be able to understand by the end of this training. So, and if you stay until the end, I'm going to give you some of the best high CPM niches on YouTube and example channels in those niches that you can clone and start making money right away. So I just want to throw that in there for you guys as well, but this is only if you stay until the end. So, another thing I want to make sure is that you're only going to use these techniques for ethical means only. So the techniques I'm going to be sharing with you tonight, there's some really powerful stuff, and these techniques could be used to make almost anything, any message, go viral on YouTube. And I want to make sure that you guys will only use these for ethical means only. So if you promise that, please put a 1 in the chat right now. Put a 1 in the chat if you promise you will only use these techniques for ethical means only, and you won't do this for anything deceptive or anything that goes against moral values or anything like that. Put a 1 in the chat if you'll only do these for ethical, or you only use these techniques for ethical means only. And I'm sorry there's a couple second delay between the chat, but I'm seeing some 1s come in. Awesome. Sunny says 1, Money Gang says 1. Thank you so much. Milas, Sebastian, Jose, Pascal, Joseph, thank you. Eric, Alex, Elia, Gabriella, thank you. Space TV, Liz, Emmanuel, thank you. Zay, thank you. Pablo, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for promising me that. It's really important that you only use these techniques for ethical means only. Adam, Elias, thank you so much, guys. So first of all, who am I? You might know who I am already, but I just want to go over this briefly so we can get right into the training. I don't want this to take too long, but my name's Matt Parr. I'm 19 years old. Started YouTube back in 2014. Today I run 9 different YouTube channels, and I've earned 2 silver play buttons, and silver play buttons are what YouTube gives you when you reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and 1 gold play button from YouTube. And I actually have them sitting over there. I'm going to actually grab the gold play button really quick just to show you guys that this is for real, and this is what YouTube sends you when you get 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Just thought I'd show you guys that real quick. Thought you'd think that cool. So that's what YouTube gives you when you hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And if I can do this, I truly believe that you can too. And that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do on tonight's training. So I want to make one thing really clear. It wasn't always like that, okay? I wasn't always running 9 different YouTube channels, getting gold play buttons, all that kind of stuff. In fact, just a couple years ago in 2014, I was a broke high school student. And when I say broke, I mean I was really broke. I had literally $0, 0 cents in my bank account, and I was really broke, okay? At this point in my life, I was really depressed too. I didn't feel like I had any meaning, any passion behind anything I was doing, any purpose. I was like, is the purpose of life really to, finish high school, which I hated, and then go to college, which I don't want to do, and then work in a 9-to-5 job that I was miserable at for the rest of my life? I was like, is this really the meaning of life? Is this just a cycle that everybody has to go through? So I was really depressed at this point in my life, hardly had any friends. I was really antisocial, really bad with people, really awkward. I mean, I'm still kind of awkward, as you can probably tell, but I like to think I was a little more awkward back then. I'm a little less now. Overall, it was a really dark period of my life, and I know some of you guys watching this might be going through a dark period of your life as well, or maybe you've gone through dark periods, but it was a really depressing period of my life. I dreaded going to school every day. I would wake up, I just dreaded that sound of that alarm clock waking me up, and going to school, riding that school bus every single day. I hated it. It was just a terrible time of my life, and because of that, there's a lot of family conflict as well. My parents, mom and dad, pressuring me to get quote unquote a real job, pressuring me to start applying for colleges, and I'm like, I don't want to go to college. So there's a lot of family conflict, a lot of fights going on. Things are better now, but I just want to stress this to you. This was my reality in 2014. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do, but amongst all this, I knew one thing. I knew that I did not want to go work in a 9-to-5 job for the rest of my life. And I knew that it was possible. Despite family, friends, teachers telling me this was not possible, I knew it was possible. I would go on YouTube, I would see people living their dream lives, being able to travel wherever they want, making a ton of money, and I knew it was possible. But like I said, I was terrible with people, and even worse on camera. So being a YouTuber in that sense was kind of out of the cards for me. And at the time, I did have a YouTube channel in 2014. I would just upload all these random videos, like videos of me and my friends, gaming videos, sledding, all that kind of stuff. So I would just upload all these random videos. But that is until I found a channel called Top 5s. Now, Top 5s, they upload all of these videos, like the top 5 most mysterious unexplained sea creatures, the top 5 strangest recordings ever taken, stuff like this. I'm sure you've seen channels like this on YouTube. So this channel had 3.1 million subscribers. I saw it, and I thought to myself, these videos seem pretty easy to make. I'm fairly certain that I could generate these videos myself. So what did I do? I took this really crappy iPhone that I had, and I would start recording voiceovers with my super high squeaky voice. Okay, I would record voiceovers, and then I would edit the voiceovers on my laptop right there. And at this point, I was making and generating a new video every single day. Now, I did this for a few months, and I was making and uploading a new video every single day. Wasn't seeing much traction. Sometimes I'd get like 100 views there, 100 views there, 1,000 views here, 1,000 views there. Until one day, I woke up, I checked my analytics, and one of my videos had 106,000 views. 100,000 views. I was so shocked. And I remember the reason there's a picture of a school bus right there is because I was telling everybody on my school bus that day about, I was showing them all the analytics, look at this, 100,000 views. They were like, whoa. And this was kind of my first success in life too. This is where things kind of started to turn around for me. And like I said, this is without showing my face, without being on camera, anything like that. This is with these super simple videos that I was generating. Now, at this point, YouTube became like a game for me, okay? While all my friends were out playing video games, I was playing the game of YouTube, so to speak. I was just trying to get more views, more subscribers, and at this point, I wasn't making any money on YouTube. I want to make that clear. I was getting, as you can see, I have a picture of my analytics right there, getting over 400,000 views a month. I wasn't making any money. because I didn't know how you could make money on YouTube. I knew YouTubers did make money, but I didn't know how they did it. So at this point, it was just like a game for me. So while my friends were playing video games, I was playing the game of YouTube. Now, that's until I came across an article that told about some of the top YouTubers making tens of millions of dollars. Like, as you can see right there, there's YouTubers out there, like Ryan's Toy Review in particular. He's like a 6-year-old who reviews toys. Made $11 million in 2017, I think. So I saw this and I started doing more research into how you can make money with YouTube, and I found that YouTube has something called the YouTube Partner Program, and I applied for it. And essentially what it is that when someone views your video, they also view ad impressions, and then every single ad impression that you get on your video, you get paid more money for every single ad impression. So I did this, I verified my channel, applied for ads, got ads turned on, and just like that, almost overnight, I was making over $3,000 a month. Now I want you guys to imagine this for a second. So I was a broke high school student, okay? Like, I've never had any money in my life other than like birthday cards that I would receive and stuff like that, and like just doing chores around the house and stuff. Like, I never had a sizable amount of money. I've never worked like a quote unquote real job, and just like that, I was making $3,000 a month. Like, this was big for me at the time, and it was huge. I was making more money than all of my friends, and it really changed my life in a huge way. And at this point, I saw YouTube, I saw the potential of YouTube, I saw that it could be a real business, I saw you can make money from YouTube, so I went all in, okay? I was uploading a new video every single day. Like, this was my religion. I was just focused on YouTube 24/7. I put school on the back burner, much to my parents' dismay, and I focused on YouTube 24/7, just trying to improve, optimize through trial and error, trying out new things. Sometimes they wouldn't work, sometimes they would, and I just doubled down on what worked. And I learned a lot of new stuff along the way. And, you know, I didn't do homework of school, and I failed a lot in school, but as a result of putting all this time and effort into YouTube, I had some good successes. And I actually had a video shortly thereafter, as if things couldn't get any better at this point. I had a video get 1.7 million views within the first month of uploading it. And this video right here, as you can see, it net me $6,400 as well. And this money was starting to come in. At this point, I was making like $9,000 a month, and my life was completely changed. At this point, I was making more money than both my parents combined, so they were starting to see the value in this as well. And my life changed greatly as a result. So at this point, even though things were going really good, there was still kind of this ceiling, because I was uploading a new video every single day. Even though I was making $9,000 a month, I was kind of limited by how many videos that I could produce. I could only make one video a day. I was like putting all my time and effort into making these videos, so uploading a new video every single day. And, I was kind of hitting a ceiling in a sense that I had no time to hang out with my friends, no time to enjoy this money that I was making. And as a result, I was looking for ways to kind of break through that ceiling. So the only thing I knew, this is kind of humiliating, but the only thing I knew about business at this point was from a Dr. Seuss book called The Lorax. I don't know if you guys are familiar with The Lorax or the movie that came out, but essentially in The Lorax, there's this guy called the Onceler, and he figures out how to make these things called thneeds, I think they're called, and they're basically like these clothing garment things that he sells to people, and he realized he can't make it all himself. So eventually he starts hiring other people to make the thneeds for him. So I did what pretty much every great business person throughout history has done, and I outsourced the work. And I had to make a video creation machine. Now, what is a video creation machine? A video creation machine is basically a system where you hire people to generate videos for you. So the goal is to put a video idea in one end of the system and get a finished video out the other end. And as you can see right there, I kind of broke the process down as to where you have a video idea, you come up with a video idea, you hire a script writer to write the script for the video, and then you hire a voiceover artist to dub the video, and then you get a video editor, then a thumbnail designer, and then you have a finished video. Just like that. And these videos, it turns out, were actually very cheap to make. So at this point, I started outsourcing the work for this channel that was getting all these views and everything, and I had a system of other people making the videos for me. And at this point, this is when everything exploded. Like, I was able to not only upload daily on that channel, but I was also able to start new channels. So I was taking money that I was making from this channel that was already successful, and I was reinvesting it into channels, into new channels in different niches. I was starting new channels in different niches and, you know, taking it from there. So that's essentially what a video creation machine is, and it helped me so much. So today that brings me to running 9 different YouTube channels. I make around $30,000 a month, and with all this time, free time that I have, I only work around 2 to 3 hours a day on my YouTube channels because, you know, I have other people making the videos for me, and the only work I do on those channels is uploading and optimizing the videos. That's the only work that I do on my channels, and I have other people write the scripts, make the videos for me, and there's tons of different formats that I'm going to be showing you guys on this live training today, how to generate these videos yourself and how to pay other people to make these videos. So I'm super excited to show you guys this. So with all this free time that I have, you know, like I get up in the morning, I might go for a drive, might work on my channels a little bit, you know, only 2 to 3 hours a day. So with all this free time, I've had so many friends, family, relatives asking me, how do I do YouTube? How do I make money with YouTube? So now my goal is really just giving back and teaching others how they can do the same. So my goal with you is by the end of this live training is for you to understand how to do the same for yourself. So without further ado, let us get into the training. So I want you to imagine if you had just one channel that made an extra $3,000 a month. Would you be able to quit your job? How would that change your life? Imagine if you had a channel doing $10,000 a month. Now, the reason I'm saying this to you is because I truly believe that to be successful, you have to kind of imagine being successful prior to it. So I want you to take that opportunity and imagine just making $3,000 a month. And this is a very real opportunity and very realistic to do. So what we're going to learn is these 3 secrets that I previously mentioned. And let's get into secret number 1, how to run multiple niche channels and make 10 times more money than most YouTubers. So there's 2 main types of channels. And one of these 2 channels is what most people think of when they think of YouTube. So these channels are niche channels and personality channels. Now, when most people think about YouTube, they think of personality channels. Now, an example of a personality channel would be PewDiePie. Now, a personality channel is a channel where you have to actually get behind a camera, you have to talk to the camera, you have to kind of be a personality, and there's a lot of great pros when it comes to these channels, but there's a lot of cons, there's a lot of downsides. Like, for example, you have to be on camera, you have to have the right accent, you're limited by yourself. Like, you can't have multiple of yourself, you can't clone yourself making multiple different videos at once. So because of that, it's not scalable. You know, you can't hire multiple versions of yourself to make more videos. You're limited to how many videos you can make. It's not scalable. So because of this, this is what I like to refer to as the old way of approaching YouTube, being a personality channel. Now, the new wave in 2020 and beyond is what I believe to be what I like to call niche channels. Now, an example of a niche channel is a channel called Top 15s. Now, Top 15s makes videos like the top 15 scariest things caught on surveillance cameras, things of that nature. I'm sure you've seen videos like this on the internet. And these niche channels are essentially channels where they're outsourceable. You can hire other people to generate the videos for you if you want, or you can generate the videos yourself. And these are videos that don't require personality. And because of that, something amazing happens. You can actually run multiple different channels. You don't have to show your face or be on camera. The videos are easy to generate, and it's scalable. You can hire other people to make the videos for you. That's the beautiful thing about this method. You can start making the videos yourself, or generating the videos, which I'm going to show you how to do on this training. I'm going to show you how to make the videos yourself. And once you do that and you start making money from it, you can hire other people to make the videos for you. That's the true beauty of this method. So in this training tonight, I'm going to show you 3 example niches. And I'm going to show you example channels in these niches. The first niche is the tech niche. The second is the meditation niche. And the third is the psychology niche. Now, I'm going to show you some example channels in these niches, and how they're actually making money. And then after that, I'm going to show you how they actually make videos and how you can make videos as well. So the first example channel that we're going to be getting into is in the tech niche. And this is a channel called Quantum Tech HD. Now, Quantum Tech HD is a channel that posts videos like the most satisfying machines and ingenious tools, amazing construction tools and ingenious gadgets, just stuff like this. I'm sure you've seen videos like this online. As you can see, they have 3.8 million subscribers. Now, Quantum Tech HD gets an average of about 4 to 5 million views every single day. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how much money is that really? That's between Social Blade, which is a YouTube tool that I use, estimates between $1,000 and $22,000 a day. Now, I can tell you from experience that that number is most likely on the higher end of that scale. The reason is that the tech niche is a very high CPM niche, meaning that channels in this niche make more per 1,000 views than, say, a channel in the prank niche. So I would actually guess it's on the higher end, and I can actually tell you this based off my experience running channels and niches similar to this. I would guess they're at least making $15,000 a month, upwards of $20,000. I mean, not a month, sorry, $15,000 a day. This is per day, guys, from their YouTube channel. So the next channel I want to show you guys is in the meditation niche, and this is a channel called Meditation Relax Music, and they do all these types of meditation videos and like relaxing sleep music videos. I'm sure you've seen channels like this online as well. And this channel makes between $2,000 and $30,000 a month, I would guess, based on channels within this niche and me running channels in niches similar to this. I would guess this channel is at least making $15,000 a month. And as you can see, I have the picture of the stats right there as well. So $15,000 a month from this channel. And like I said, I'm going to show you how to actually make these videos as well, if you just stick with me. So now I'm going to show you a third channel in the psychology niche, and this is a channel called Brainy Dose. And Brainy Dose, as you can see, they have 600,000 subscribers, and they make channels like 16 skills that are hard to learn but will pay off forever. People who like to be alone have these 12 special personality traits. I'm sure you've seen videos like this online. And this channel gets over 4 million views a month and is making between $1,000 and $17,000 a month. I would actually guess it's on the higher end due to the psychology niche being a higher CPM niche, meaning that there's more advertisers paying to advertise in videos on the psychology niche. Like, think about it. Think about like depression pills are probably advertising on psychology videos, pharmaceutical stuff. So there's all kinds of perks to running a channel in a high CPM niche. So now you're probably thinking that these videos are hard to make. I showed you all these channels. I showed you how much money they're making. You're probably thinking that these videos must be incredibly hard to make. I mean, in order to get 5 million views a day, these videos must just be the best videos in the world, right? Now, that could not be further from the truth, and I'm going to break that myth for you right now. I'm going to show you how easy these videos are to make and how you can start generating these videos yourself. So that brings me into secret number 2, how to generate content without ever recording videos and without ever showing your face. So first of all, let's take a look at this channel called Quantum Tech HD that I previously mentioned. This is that channel in the tech niche. So if we go to any of Quantum Tech HD's videos and we watch them, you'll notice that it's literally just a bunch of other people's videos strung together into their own video, and then something remarkable is on these videos. If you go to the description of these videos, you'll literally see links to every video they include. Now, what does this mean? It means that you can go to these links and you can use tools like savefrom.net, and you can download these videos, put them together into your own videos, and upload them on YouTube. Now, the amazing thing about Quantum Tech HD is that they don't even do voiceovers or anything like that. So you can literally go download these videos, put them together into your own video, and upload them onto YouTube. And you want to make sure you're doing this the right way, which I'm going to show you how to do in this live training as well. But I want to show you how easy these videos actually are to make. So now let's take a look at this channel, Meditation Relax Music, in the meditation niche. So this channel just does all these types of like relaxing music, stress relief for sleep, calming meditation for falling asleep in 5 minutes, stuff like that. I'm sure you've seen stuff like this online. So to make videos like this, it's very simple. These videos are very easy to make. So they're literally just a stock picture with sometimes a meditation, sometimes just music in the background. Now I'm going to show you how easy these videos are to make. I'm going to actually give you step-by-step guidance on how to make these videos yourself. So if you go to pixabay.com, pixabay.com is a place where you can find royalty-free stock images and videos, and you can literally just download these images and use them in your videos for free. So you go to pixabay.com, type in like roses or flowers. As you can see, they just have like waterfalls and stuff like that. Just type in like scenic landscape, download some photos, put it together into a video, and then you have a couple different options. You could either record a meditation yourself, following a script you find online or finding an affirmation you find online. You can just use your phone, and it doesn't matter. You don't need any fancy equipment. Like I said, I had this really crappy iPhone that I used to use. And you record a voiceover, and you just put some music behind it, and your video's done. Or the method that I personally like is hiring someone for $5 on Fiverr to make the meditation for you. Yes, there's literally people on Fiverr who will make meditations for you for $5. Now think about this. If we go back to meditation relax music, each of these videos is getting 135,000 views, 160,000 views, 200,000 views. And I would guess these videos are at least making, I would say probably $500 to $1,000 each, just from ads alone. And if it costs $5 to get one of these meditations, think about this. You get the meditation, you loop it, you find your royalty-free stock image to put as the background, and just like that, you have a 3-hour-long video that you can use that costs you $5 to make and has the potential of making, way more than that. These are literally like digital properties you're putting on the web. They're digital assets. That's what I think of YouTube videos as. And these videos are getting insane amounts of views and making a ton of money as a result. And if it costs you $5 to make a meditation and it makes you, $500, that's obviously a good deal, and it's an amazing business model. I don't know any other business models out there on the internet that are this amazing. So another thing I want to point out with this channel, Meditation Relax Music as well, is that they're not posting very often. Like, take a look at this. As you can see, they post about 1 to 2 videos a month, right? I guess some months they post like 3 videos. So they only post a couple videos a month, yet they're still making at least $15,000 a month from their channel. So think about this. If the only work you had to do is get up, make a video, make 2 videos a month, right? Or pay $10 on Fiverr, and then make $15,000. That doesn't sound like a bad job, does it? Like, that's the most amazing job in the world. Making $15,000 a month, upload a couple videos, right? Now you've seen how easy these videos are to make in the meditation niche. Now let's go over that channel in the psychology niche called Brainy Dose. So these videos on this Brainy Dose channel are literally just free stock footage that you guys can find online for free. Download the stock footage with a voiceover. Again, you can do a voiceover on your phone. You can hire someone on Fiverr to do the voiceover. These are videos that can easily be outsourced as a result as well, meaning that you can pay other people to make these videos very easily for you. Now, these videos are very easy to make. That's basically the point I'm trying to get across. And forgive me if I'm not the best on camera. Like I said, I'm very new to, actually being behind a camera here. So now I've actually showed you how you can start making these videos and how easy these videos are to generate yourself or pay other people to generate these videos for you. So now that you know which types of channels to start and why running a niche channel is the future and the new wave of YouTube, and now that you know how to actually generate videos, you're probably thinking, how do I actually go about getting views? You might be saying, it's all fine and great, like, sure, I can make these videos, but won't I just be wasting my time if I just upload them and don't get any views? And the answer is yes, you would just be wasting your time. That's why I want to show you and actually give you actionable knowledge that you can take action on and start getting views on these videos, and as a result, start making a ton of money from them. So that brings me to secret number 3, the true secret to going viral on YouTube. So you might think that getting picked up and promoted by the algorithm is outside your control, but the truth is that forgive me. But the truth is that anyone can go viral on YouTube by implementing something called similar metadata. Now you might be wondering, what is similar metadata? And I'm going to be going over that real quick. But first, let me just show you that some proof that this actually works. This is how I blew up that channel that I showed you at the beginning of this live training, from 0 to 500,000 subscribers in a single year. Okay, so this is stuff really works. This is literally how you go viral on YouTube. And like I said, the secret of YouTube is similar metadata. So what is metadata? Metadata, if you've ever uploaded a video on YouTube, you know that you've input a title, a description, maybe you put in some tags. This is all metadata, and this is all what YouTube looks at when it comes to ranking your video, putting your video in the algorithm, all of that good stuff. It looks at metadata. So here's where everybody goes wrong with metadata. Everybody puts drastically different titles, descriptions, tags on every single video that they upload. And by doing this, you're not taking full advantage of the YouTube algorithm, and it's not just a missed opportunity, but your channel is literally leaking views. Let me explain. Like I said, the secret of YouTube is similar metadata. So you need a section of your tags, a section of your description, and if you even want to go as far as adding a section of your title that's the same on every single video that you upload, this is literally how you blow channels up on YouTube fast. So this, as you can see on this channel right here, this is just my personal brand channel where I teach people how to make money on YouTube. As you can see, at the end of every single one of my sets of tags on every single video that I upload on my whole channel, I have a set of tags that's the same on every video that I upload. I also have a set of the description that's the same. That's that part in red right there. The blue is the tags and the red is the description. I have a set of both that I use on every single video that I upload. And by doing this, it puts people in what are called video playback loops. Now these are where someone watches one video and then gets recommended another one of your videos at the top. And like I said, if your own video is not at the top of that up next section, of that suggested video section, your channel is literally leaking views. So you want to make sure that that next video that they're going to watch is always your video. And putting people in these video playback loops is literally how you go viral on YouTube. And I've done this over and over again. It works like magic. I've done it with my personal brand channel. Got a video to getting 160,000 views within just a couple months, just of starting that brand new channel. Imagine you start a new channel, all of a sudden you get 160,000 views. This is proof that this actually works. This works like magic. And all the big channels do this as well. This is literally what all the big channels know that small channels don't. And I'm literally giving it to you right here. This is the secret to YouTube. And similarity is a good thing. Now that isn't to say that every video should be about the same exact thing, have the same exact title, same exact description and tags. But the simple truth is that the more similar it is, the better it is. Similarity is a good thing. So now you know that going viral on YouTube is completely within your control, and now you know how. So let's recap what we've learned. Secret number 1, how to run multiple niche channels and make 10 times more money than most YouTubers. Secret number 2, how to generate videos without recording any videos and without showing your face. And secret number 3, the true secret to going viral on YouTube. Now let me ask you a question. Who wants to do this now? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to do this now. And forgive me, there's a little bit of a delay with the chat, so I'm just waiting to see the chats come in here. And I think there's a little bit of a delay for you guys as well. Yes, this is live. I see your chats right here. This is actually live. Billy says 1. That's awesome, Billy. Fly says 1. Deanna says 1. Kepler says 1. Elijah says 1. Cake says 1. Eric, Sonny. Awesome. Liz. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Sometimes I forget you guys are listening to me, right? So forgive me if I get a little bit more monotone, but I forget there's a lot of people on here. Emmanuel says 1. Rasham says 1. Awesome. So we got a lot of people on here who want to do this, and I'm super excited. Miguel says 1. Emmanuel, I'm sorry, the chat's just going so fast. Jesse says 1. Hisham says 1. Emmanuel, Triga, Yves. Awesome, guys. So who wants to make sure that you do it right, for sure, the right way, in the next 90 days? I see a lot of 1s coming in. So at this point, you have two choices. Option number one, try to do this all on your own without any help or guidance. Or option number two, have someone who has already done this time and time again guide you, mentor you, and work with you to get the results. Which would you rather have? Put a 1 or a 2 in the chat. Which would you rather have? All right, I see a lot of 2s coming in now. Awesome. Well, that's awesome because I would love to introduce you to my coaching program called Tube Mastery and Monetization. So this is a step-by-step coaching program, and the purpose of it is to get you to making at least $10,000 a month from YouTube in the next 90 days. And what you're going to get, if you want to enroll, is a step-by-step course and community showing you exactly how you can start building channels, and it's literally the roadmap A to Z to do this. And it's literally the guideline that I follow and the blueprint I follow for every single new channel that I start. So here's what you're going to get if you want to join. You're going to get section number 1, and this is just the course, by the way. There's a lot of other cool stuff that's going to be included here tonight if you want to join for tonight only. But here's what you're going to get. This is just the course. You're going to get section number 1, the overview of the blueprint, the exact step-by-step blueprint laid out for you. You're going to get section number 2, the best niche to choose. I'm going to show you how to choose a niche, and there's going to be some other amazing bonuses that I'm going to give you guys as well. I'm going to give you section number 3, how to set your channel up for success. Everybody talks about optimizing videos. Nobody talks about optimizing your channel. Nobody does it the right way either. So I'm going to show you how to do that the right way so that you optimize your channel for success. I'm going to show you section number 4, how to generate and upload videos the right way. There's so many different guidelines you have to follow and all this stuff. I show you how to actually make money on YouTube and generate and upload videos the right way in section number 4. And then section number 5, how to blow up on YouTube fast. Section number 6, how to make tons of money with YouTube. And section number 7, how to hire others to make the videos for you and how to scale, right? This is how you can actually run multiple different channels, how to hire other people to make the videos for you. You don't have your niche yet? Don't worry. I give you a list of 100 plus profitable niches and example channels in those niches, plus an exact method of doing market research to find if a niche is even worth your time. The worst thing is investing your time and or money into a niche that you don't even know is going to be successful. So I give you an exact method of actually doing market research to make sure that you don't waste your time. So here's what you're going to get. Like I said, you're going to get those best high CPM niches, which is a value of $397. You're going to get, and I'm going to show you how to choose a niche, ways to go about doing YouTube, all that good stuff. I'm going to give you my secret keyword process, which is a value of $997. I'm going to show you how to set up your channel for success. I'm going to show you the best YouTube tool ever made. I'm going to show you my secret keyword process, which is going to help you get those 5 to 10 keywords that you put on every single video that you upload. This is going to truly help you implement similar metadata. And then I'm going to show you how to systematize your videos. The value of $497. And I'm going to show you the anatomy that almost all viral videos follow. How to systematize your videos, where to find content for list channels. I'm going to give you a free video editor that works for both Mac and PC. I'm going to show you how to edit your videos correctly so you avoid any copyright complaints or anything like that. I'm going to show you how to make high click-through rate thumbnails, where to find free music, stock footage, images, all the best places, all the best things that I've learned over my 5 years on YouTube. And I even give you video script templates, just fill in the blank video script templates for getting videos made. And I'm going to show you how to truly go viral on YouTube. This is a value of $997. I show you the best time of day to upload, how to truly go viral, how to understand YouTube analytics and the algorithm, double down on what's working. And I'm going to show you how to make 10 times more money than most YouTubers, all kinds of monetization methods, and I'll show you my personal favorite monetization method, a value of at least $3,000, at least. And I'll show you how to outsource content creation, either hiring one person to do the content creation for you, or making a video creation assembly line. And I give you fill-in-the-blank templates for hiring people. And I show you the best places to hire people, how to organize your teams, and how to make sure that your team is as efficient as it can possibly be. So you put a video ID in one end of the system and get a finished video out the other end. I show you how to do that. Value of at least $997. And you're going to get access to the private Facebook group, which I'm in every single day answering questions. So I want to make sure that I don't want this to be like any other coaching program, course, or anything like that, where people buy the course and then they get forgotten about by the course creator. That happens way too much. I spent over $10,000 of my own money in the past year just on YouTube courses alone, and I've spent over $30,000 of my own money on courses on other things like health, finance, relationships, motivation, all that kind of stuff. And I can't tell you how frustrating it is to join a course and then just be forgotten about by the person who made the course. And if you have questions along the way, which you invariably will, there's no one there. So with my coaching program, Tube Master Monetization, you get access to a private student group, which is worth at least $10,000, because you're going to be able to ask me any questions that you have, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have along the way to ensure that you're successful with YouTube. So this is a total value of over $16,000. I'm not going to charge you anywhere near $16,000, don't worry. And this is the normal price of this program is $997. And the price will be going up to $997 very soon after this live stream. So, and the reason for that is because I'm going to be adding so much stuff in this coaching program. This is my flagship coaching program that I put all my time and effort into. I don't have a million other things I'm working on. This is literally my only coaching program. I want to give you guys every student in this program, this one program that I have, the best support that I possibly can. Now, I'm not going to charge you $997 like I usually do, and like the price will be going up to soon. If you're on this stream today, I will let you in Tube Mastery Monetization for only $497. Now, there's one stipulation and one catch only. Only if you agree to become a testimonial when you get results. So what does this mean? It means you agree to submit an honest video review of the program if you so decide to join. So if you want to join today for only $497, you have to agree to become a testimonial when I help you get results. And this is the ultimate risk-free opportunity. I give you a straight up stupid 60-day refund action-based guarantee. There's so many course creators out here who offer 14-day refund guarantees. I give you a 60-day refund guarantee. As long as you plan on using the course, you have 60 days to try this out. And if you're not 100% satisfied, you have a completely risk-free refund guarantee. I don't care if it's 59 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now. Simply email me, and you're going to get support. You're going to get access to me in the private Facebook group. Ask for a refund, and I will give it to you as soon as possible. So let's compare. Would this be worth it if you got just one viral video? And the answer is yes, because it'd be able to pay for this whole program and then some. And let's look at logically, can you actually do this, right? Can you actually make the right videos? Yes, I showed you how to actually make the right videos, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it the right way. And I'm going to show you examples of videos along the way as well. Can you build channels just like mine? Yes, I showed you the exact strategy I do for setting up channels for success. Can you choose the right niche? Yes. I give you a list of over 100 plus profitable niches, plus a way to do market research to make sure you don't waste your time in any niche. Is this more cost efficient than doing Shopify, doing drop shipping, doing SSMA? The answer is yes, because all that stuff requires either a huge upfront time investment or a huge upfront money investment. This requires neither. The beauty of this method, you can start generating the videos yourself, and then when you start making money, hire other people to make the videos for you, start making channels in other niches, and expand from there. That's the true beauty of this method. So it's way more cost efficient than any of that. And is your risk covered? Yes, 100%. So can this pay for itself and then some? Like I said, all it takes is just one winning video, and it pays for this whole program and then some, and then whatever you want to pay for in your life. So let's look at what you do lose if you do choose not to join today. So if you resist placing this risk-free bet on yourself, which this is what it is, it's a totally risk-free bet on yourself. 100% risk-free guarantee if this doesn't help you. The discount, you're going to lose the discount for $97. You're going to lose $2,000 of bonuses. You're going to lose some money / time spent on content creation, at least $1,000. And I'm valuing your time here as well. Like, even if you're at a minimum wage job, I think your time is worth something. And so I'd say that's at least $1,000 of an upfront time investment, something else you could be doing, right? You're going to lose that. You're going to lose 6 months of learning worth at least $12,000. Colleges charge a lot more than that. And you're going to lose the potential to get results. For what? For resisting placing a risk-free bet on yourself. So if you guys want to join, this launch price will expire after the stream, $497. This is the early enrollment launch price. If you want to join, you should see a button somewhere on your screen. And my girlfriend Stormy will also put it in the chat as well, a link to join as well. So I really look forward to working with you guys, and I always try to give you a personal welcome to the course as well. I always try to record a personal video for you to welcome you into the course as well. So if you want to join the course, let me know when you're in on the chat, and I will personally thank you for joining the course. So thank you so much for attending the live training today. If you want to join the course, I'm really looking forward to working with you if you want to work with me. So now let's get into some Q&A, guys. So if you have any questions whatsoever about the coaching program, about YouTube, about anything, just let me know on this during this time, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you guys have. I want to support the guy who got me here. Oh, Conspiracy Kyle, thanks so much. He's actually part of the course as well. I'm checking it out, guys. I could have delivered this content myself. Just about have a good day. Have a good day, Brett. Asim. Emmanuel, what if I don't have the money to buy all of this? Well, Emmanuel, I totally understand if $497 is a lot of money. So at the link to the program, at the checkout page, there will be an option to pay in multiple installments if that is an issue for you. So it's either one payment of $497 where you'll save money, or it'll be 3 payments of $197. And you can pay with PayPal or with your credit card or bank transfer, whatever works best for you. You can either choose to pay one payment of $3 payments of $197 or one payment of $497. So you'll end up saving money if you do the $497 one. You rock, man. You rock. Pedro, thanks so much for staying on the live stream tonight. I really appreciate it. You rock. Shamaran says, is it worth asking Fiverr to help subs get monetized? It's not. I would not buy fake subscribers off of Fiverr. There's real ways you can get subscribers. And in my coaching program, I show you exactly how I went from 0 to 500,000 subscribers in a single year on a single channel. So this works in 2020 and beyond. 2 Bars says, Miami, Florida. Awesome. Where can we get music for meditation music? I show you exactly the best place to get royalty-free music within the course. Is reacting videos a good niche? It can be a good niche. You won't make the most per 1,000 views based off of ads, but it can be a good niche, and there's a lot of huge channels that make a lot of money doing reaction videos. Dragon says, much love. Thank you so much. How do you get this nice thumbnail? You can actually pay other people to make the thumbnails for you, and that's what I show you how to do within the coaching program. Thank you, Shamaran. Thank you so much for attending. Is this only available until after the stream ends? Because I could buy this tomorrow 100%. If you email my support@mattpar.com, we'll be able to hold it individually for you, but for everybody, this is going to end after tonight's stream, this discount. Are you going to save this live? This live, I might save this live, and if I do, I'll send you an email a couple of days after this live stream within, but I think I'll only keep it up, the replay up for about 3 days. I might. Lush Mod says, you're legit. You're legit. Thank you so much. You're telling me there's a 60-day money-back guarantee, Caradia? Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yes, a 60-day money-back guarantee on the program. Eric Motivation says, how about a channel with many languages? That's a very good question. I actually run multiple channels in different languages as well, so I can definitely help you with that within the program as well. Hi, Matt from Vietnam. Hey, Hui, how's it going? That's awesome. I'm from India. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for attending. I really appreciate it. Jose says, this product cannot be bought now. I'm very sorry to hear that, Jose. I'll try to look into that as soon as possible. Please email support@mattparr.com, and I'll try to get that taken care of for you as soon as possible. Couple people saying that the link is not working. Let me know if the link is working, guys. I really look forward to working with those of you who do choose to join. I've been scammed before. How can you guarantee I will not be scammed? So this is actually processed by Digistore24. So it's processed by a very reputable company that you can email whenever you want to get a refund on this. And it's, like I said, there's a 60-day refund guarantee. So this ensures that you will not be scammed. Hey, Matt, I run a channel which is narrative and which I used to reuse content. One fact, I did use transformative content on every clip. Yeah, CJN, there's a couple of things that you want to make sure of that you do on your videos, and I show you how to do that within the course to make sure you don't get any copyright complaints, make sure your videos are transformative, and make sure every single video that you upload is monetized. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Pablo. Pablo, awesome. Can't wait to see you within the coaching program. Really looking forward to it. Your experience in high school is literally what I'm going through. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for being here, Liz. I really appreciate it. Are we required to pay taxes on YouTube earnings? Depends on the country that you live in. If your country requires you to pay taxes, just like any other business that you start, then yes, you will have to pay taxes on your YouTube earnings. But that's only if you make a certain amount of money, depending on the country that you're in and state. Yo, Matt, just got in. People, it's time to take 2020 by the neck. Let's get this bread, fam. Awesome, Kepler. Super looking forward to working with you in this program. Thanks so much for joining. Can't wait. I'm going to record a personal video for you that I will be sending you as well as everybody else who joins this coaching program. So look out for that in your email, Kepler. I'll be sending that to you very soon. Thanks so much for joining. Write your email here. So Stormy Storm is actually my girlfriend, and she put the email right there. If you just email either support@mattparr.com or contact@mattparr.com, that is our support email. Here, I'll put in the email for you right here. Why do you make so many few videos on this channel? Make them more often. I'm planning on it. See, like, I'm used to just hiring other people to make the videos for me, you know? Like, I'm not used to actually sitting before a camera and making these videos, but I want to give back to you guys as much as I possibly can and show people this information that truly changed my life, so hopefully it can change your life as well. So I'm going to try to be making more videos on this channel as well. I like it, but I don't get paid till this Friday. Bummer. I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph. But try emailing support@mattparr.com, and we might be able to hold the discount open for you. Thanks so much, Matt. I will consider joining this course. Sounds better than anyone before. Awesome, CJan. Really look forward to working with you. If you want to join, I try to cover as much risk as I possibly can with you. If you choose to join, I'm super looking forward to working with you. Taking a chance on you. Let's go, bro. 10K a month. Awesome, Malu Otoga. Thank you so much. Super looking forward to working with you as well. Once you join, I will try to send you a personal video as well, just for being one of the early ones who joined. Hisham says, what if nothing works out after the program? If nothing works out after 59 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now, you can get a complete money back guarantee. But I'm pretty sure you won't need to do that because I try to give you as much support as I possibly can. Joseph says, thank you, Matt. I will do that. No problem, Joseph. Haxie says, I'm joining. Awesome, Haxie. Super looking forward to working with you. Since you're one of the early ones, I'll record a personal video for you as well, welcoming you into the course. I'll send that to your email, so look out for it. What do you think about channels like Mr. Gear and Power Vision? Both amazing channels, amazing opportunities. I actually cover a couple of channels like that within the course as well. Jose says, thanks, Matt. Thanks, Stormy. No problem, Jose. Elias says, what's the link for support? Support@mattparr.com. Javon says, I just joined. Awesome, Javon. Super looking forward to working with you. I will be sending you a personal email for being one of the early ones who joined. Super looking forward to working with you, helping you get results with this. Money Gang says, just purchase. Let's go get this money. Yeah, Money Gang. Awesome. Super looking forward to working with you as well. I'm going to record a personal video for you as well. Welcome you into the course within the next few days. Look out for that in your email. Walaz says, think I'm going to join, Matt. I hope you choose to join, Walaz. Really look forward to working with you. Asim says, can we get any testimonials of your program? Yes, you can go to mattpar.com/testimonials or just go to mattpar.com and you'll see a button that says reviews. You just click that button, you'll see all the testimonials of everybody so far. Fareed says your checkout page is not working properly. I'm sorry, email support@mattpar.com, Fareed, and we'll take a look at that as soon as possible. Danny says, message me on Instagram. So shoot me a message, Danny. Tell me that you attended the live chat at MakeMoneyMatt on Instagram. Matt, I'm keen to join, but I'm uncertain on whether or not this is genuine. I've heard reviews for you, and I've seen reviews for you on Chase Dynamics Insta page. Well, thanks for your interest in joining. If you want to join, you can. If you don't want to join, you don't have to. But if you do choose to join, you will get all the bonuses today. And like I said, this is genuine because you can go and check out Digistore24. They fulfill this entire program and everything, so it's backed by a reputable company as well. It's not just me taking your money, It's an actual reputable company that backs this, and I try to give you the best support that I possibly can. So you can email 59 days later if you don't like the course, if you're not getting results, and you can get a full and complete money-back refund. Top 5, top 10, or top 15, what's the best niche? I actually go over that within the course. Look, Money Gang says, looking forward to, man, 10K a month is my first goal. Awesome, I'm really looking forward to it as well. 10K a month is more than possible and more than doable with YouTube, and I can't wait to help you get there. Vincent says, I don't have enough for $4.97. Can you do a divisible amount? We can, Vincent. If you go to the checkout page, sorry, I'm a little stuffed up. I got a little bit of a cold right now. But if you go to the checkout page, you'll see an option, either pay one time $4.97 or 3 payments of $1.97. And if you pay the $1.97, you will be paying more in the long run. But if you pay the $4.97, it'll be a cheaper payment off the bat. Bingeworthy Network says, I'm in. This is no-brainer. Awesome, Bingeworthy Network. Super looking forward to working with you. I'll be sending you a personal video to your email as well once you join. Vincent says, would like to do your program and do a video. Awesome. Looking forward to working with you, Vincent. Roxanne says, any good apps for video making? Yes, I actually do show you exact applications, a free video editing application to generate these videos very easily. Vincent says, thank you for the detailed presentation. I'm really happy to help, Vincent. I'm happy I could be of service to you, and I'm happy this could be of some value to you as well. Mia and Bree TV says, OMG $4.97. I understand if that could be a lot. If you do want to join for cheaper, you can join for $1.97 for 3 payments of $1.97 as well. That will be available at the checkout page. So you'll save more money in the long run joining $4.97. And it is going to be going up to $9.97 because think about it this way. This is information that can literally empower people to go out there, build 6 if not 7-figure businesses. So this is very powerful information that can be used for a lot of things. Charles says, thanks for the webinar. Thanks so much for attending, Charles. I really appreciate it. Pablo says, got in. Awesome. Thank you so much, Pablo. Can't wait to start working with you. Really cannot wait. Join the private Facebook group as soon as possible, and I'll be talking to you in there, and I'll also be recording a personal video for you. I'll be sending that to you in the next couple days as well, so keep a look at that on your email, Pablo. Stoss says, thanks for replying, no problem. Eric Motivation says, you're my mentor. Awesome, Eric, I'm happy to hear it. Henrique says 10K a month is my goal for my son and I. Well, that's definitely more than possible, Henrique. You could, and the beautiful thing about doing this with other people as well, like if you have your son, you could like make the videos and your son could upload the videos, or vice versa. You know, you can work on different parts of the business together as well. So it's a really great bonding opportunity as well. Pablo says, looking forward to working with you. Looking forward to working with you too, man. I joined. Let's get this going. Awesome, AMS. Can't wait to work with you as well. I'm going to be sending you a personal video. Keep a lookout for that in your inbox. Pablo says, will you send the login info after? So you should receive an email, Pablo, shortly after, within 15 minutes of purchasing. That will give you the login info for the course section. And you should also have a checkout page where you can join the Facebook chat as well. And if you don't see that, email support@mattparr.com. But you should see that come in. Jared says, will this procedure work in the UK? Yes, it works amazing in the UK. I've got a lot of friends actually who live in the UK who run very big channels and make a lot of money. Jared says, Lewis says, do you hire content creators that create in real life content? I'm not sure what you mean by in real life content. If you mean like showing their face, I don't hire anybody that like shows their face, beats on camera or anything. But I hire people to do voiceovers, to edit videos, to create videos, and I show you exactly how to do that in the course. How much do you focus on making viral videos aspect of the course? I know how to outsource. I have a lot of websites that make $20,000 a month. I'm interested in YouTube channels to diversify. So yeah, a lot of the course is focused on making viral videos. Like I showed you the anatomy of viral videos. I've uploaded over 70 videos with 1 million views each. I would classify 1 million views as viral. I've uploaded a handful with over 10 million views each as well. So I do make that a big aspect of the course, actually going viral on YouTube and gaming the algorithm, kind of hacking the algorithm in the best ways that I've figured out how to do. Hisham says, I don't get paid until 2 weeks and I want to get in the program. Can you hold it for me? Possibly, Hisham. Email support@mattparr.com and we'll see if we can hold that for you. No guarantees though, because there's probably a lot of emails that are going to be coming in after this live training, so there's no guarantee that we'll be able to hold that. Caridia says, do you take payments in dollars or pounds? It is in dollars, but I think if you go to the checkout page, it should show in your local currency, so it'll probably show in pounds. If you're in Europe. Caridia says the 3-month payment goes beyond the 60 days guarantee. Will that be an issue if it does not turn out right? Nope, it still should be fully refundable. And if you have any questions whatsoever about payments, about anything like that, you can contact Digistore support as well. They're the ones who fulfill the order. So not only do you have my support, but you have Digistore support to ensure that you're not left behind with this. Miguel says, do you use a different site from Fiverr? Yes, I do, Miguel, and I show you exactly what that site is within the coaching program. Money Gang says, I know it's based on our own work ethic, but what do you think is a reasonable time to reach $10,000 a month? So I think $10,000 a month is definitely feasible in 90 days, and that's kind of the goal of this program, what this program is focused on. If you don't get there in 90 days, that's not a huge problem. You could be, like I always like to say, you're always one video away, and you have something almost more valuable than money as well. If you're not at that point, yeah, you have knowledge because you have analytics that you can analyze and optimize based off the data. double down on what's working, cut out the rest, try new things, see what works, and I show you an exact process to do this within the course. Conspiracy Kyle says, I gotta head off, but the course is completely worth the money. Tons of detail for every question I've had. Facebook page is a huge plus too. I've met some real helpful people on there. Thanks so much, Kyle. I really appreciate it. I didn't even ask him to come on today, and he came on. I really appreciate that. He's one of the best members of the community, and he's very active in there as well. So when you join, if you do choose to join and join the community, he'll be in there as well, and I will be in there as well, answering any questions that you have. Moneyballer says, Matt, show us one of your channels. Well, you can see my personal brand channel, which is Make Money Matt. I don't give out any of my other channels, just so there isn't like 100,000 carbon copies of the channels. You know, if I give out the channel, there's just going to be so many people who steal the videos, rip them, upload them on their own channel, and it'll get saturated really, really fast. I show you how to find those unsaturated niches, and why saturation to a certain degree isn't even bad within the course as well. Mohammed says, Matt, when you do pick a niche, how do you go about actual content creation? Great question, Mohammed. So there's a couple different ways you can go about content creation. You can either generate the videos yourself, which I show you how to do within the course, or you can pay other people to make the videos for you, which I also show how to do in the course and all the best practices for both. Emmanuel says, is this actually live or pre-recorded? So right now what you're watching is live. Eric says, how long does it take for someone to get monetized in your program? That's a great question, Eric. So I've had channels get monetized in under 2 weeks. I've also had channels take up to a month to 2 months. So it really depends on the channel and how many views your channel is getting. So when channels blow up super fast, what I found is that they kind of get a front of the line, so to speak. So by channels that reach that milestone super fast and are like blowing up, they seem to get monetized faster as well. Hisham says, how long is the course? So the course is 35 videos long, and like I said, that's just the course. I like to refer to this as a coaching program because I'm actually in the private Facebook group answering any questions that you have. So the course goes much beyond those 35 videos, and those 35 videos are very in-depth as well. They're very long, some of them. JC says, can I refund the course if I don't like it? Yes, a total 60-day money-back guarantee. I don't care if it's 59 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes from now. You can just let me know and I'll get you a refund. Joseph Sell says, thank you. Thank you, Joseph, for attending. I really appreciate it. Wallah says, just got into your course. Awesome, Wallah. Really look forward to working with you. I'm going to be sending you a personal video to your email, so keep a lookout for that. Coda says, first, course is not available. And secondly, what is the difference between this course and your Udemy ones? So my Udemy courses, there's no comparison, rather, not there's no difference. There's no comparison between my Udemy courses and my Tube Mastery Monetization. Tube Mastery Monetization is literally what I've been working on for the past 6 months of my life. I've been putting every single bit of energy and time and focus that I have into this course. The Udemy courses I made a long time ago, and they're just kind of like an overview of the business model. This Tube Mastery Monetization is direct support with me, and I show you exactly step by step, and it's updated as time goes on. This is my flagship program. Samto says, course is not available if I'm trying to get in it. What's wrong? Samto, I'm sorry to hear that. Email support@mattparr.com. We'll try to get that figured out for you as soon as possible. Caridia says, what do you gain from teaching us? I'm just curious. That's a great question, Caridia. So obviously I can make money from teaching people as well by selling coaching programs, stuff like that. And I get fulfillment of just helping people. It makes me feel really good when people say, I just got 1 million views. I'm like, wow, that person, otherwise their life wouldn't have been changed. And that honestly, I know it sounds cliche and cheesy, but it honestly does make me feel good. Red says, hello Matt, thanks for the great info. How do you make one video go viral with similar metadata if there's only one video on your channel? That's a great question, Red. And really, if you're going to be doing YouTube, you don't want to just upload one video. You want to upload a backlog of videos, and I really suggest uploading 33 videos. I say 33 videos is kind of that perfect Goldilocks number of videos to hit, and you should be able to go viral within those 33 videos. And if you don't, I have an exact process of then optimizing based off that data within the coaching program. James says, pause the video and go blow your nose. I really need to, James. I'll do that after the stream. I've got a little bit of a cold right now. I'm just getting over it. Chakra says, I would love to join, but I feel you're avoiding answering. What's the link between you and Chase Namek? Oh, Chase is another one of my good friends. He does YouTube as well. We've kind of helped each other in the past, so I've answered some questions that he had. He answered some questions that I have. You know how you just network with other people who are doing the same thing that you're doing? Neb says that isn't a cheesy reason at all. As humans, it's our job to help other people. I'm glad you agree, Neb. Gotta fly, Matt. This is a great opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, Kepler. Thanks so much for attending. Thank you so much. Joseph says, if this is as easy as you claim, why aren't more people doing this? Because people don't have the right knowledge. Like, if you know how to do this the right way, you are going to blow up YouTube channels. You just have to know how to do it the right way. So many people are uploading videos to YouTube. They don't put any tags in their videos. They just upload the video. They just hope it goes viral. That's a recipe for disaster. 1 Hour Professor says, bought it, looking forward to learning, really look forward to working with you. 1 Hour Professor, thanks so much for joining. Thank you so much. I'm going to be sending you a personal video in the next couple of days as well to your email. Just a personal thank you video recorded personally for you. I'll send that to your email in a couple of days, so keep a lookout for that. Thanks so much for joining. Can't wait to work with you. Moneyballer says, thanks for your answer. I'm already running YouTube channels. Where should I contact you for business inquiries? So you can contact me at support@mattparr.com, and you can also send me a DM on Instagram at MakeMoneyMatt. Prod says, yo, Matt, I'm going to purchase a course in the next few weeks. Can't wait to start a new life. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Can't wait to work with you as well. Emmanuel says, thank you for answering these questions. No problem. I love doing these Q&As and answering as many questions as you guys have. And I want to set a precedent, because within the coaching program, I tried to answer as many questions as well. Roxanne says, do you provide live teaching streams with more info? So I don't currently provide that, but I am going to be doing live streams within the Facebook group as time goes on, because I want to give you as much support as I possibly can. So I'm not doing regular streams yet, but I am going to start doing streams within the people who are in the coaching program. Timer says, how are you going to handle that many people at once? So for everybody that joins, you're going to get into a Facebook group, and I'm going to answer any questions that you have within that Facebook group. And you're going to get access to the whole coaching program, all the bonuses. Awesome, Willaz. Can't wait to work with you. Munib says, how many people are in your class total? How will you teach and guarantee $10,000 a month for every student? Sorry for spam, LOL, just want to know. No, that's a great question. Obviously, I can't guarantee $10,000 a month for every student, because I can't guarantee you're going to actually put in the work, put in the effort, and really have that drive to be successful yourself. It's really dependent on your action with the knowledge that I'm going to be giving you. Well, how many people are in the class? I'm not entirely certain of how many people are in the class. I think we have like around 100 people so far. Hisham says, is the program going to be available for purchase in 2 weeks? I get paid in 2 weeks. Possibly, but the price is most likely going to go up. So email support@mattpar.com and also contact us on Instagram @MakeMoneyMatt as well. Parth said, how long did it take you to make $30,000 a month? P.S. You didn't reply to me on IG. I'll try to reply to you on Instagram as soon as possible, Parth. But it took, I would say, probably a year and a half, 2 years to start getting to that level of making $30,000 a month. But honestly, it took way too long because I didn't have the right information. So you should be able to do it much sooner than that if you have the right information. Mohammed says, just joined. Looking forward to working with you, man. Thanks so much for joining, Mohammed. I'll send you a personal email and a personal thank you video as well. Thanking you for joining the course. I can't wait to work with you, Mohammed. Join the private Facebook group as well that you'll have a link to immediately. Can't wait to start working with you. Red J says, do you teach live streaming? I don't teach live streaming specifically, but all the tactics I teach to making money on YouTube also apply to live streaming as well. Free Expert Pig says, how do people use Dr. Phil clips from his shows? That's a great question, and that's because they're doing something called fair use, which I teach how to do in the course. Will this work in Asian countries? Yes, it will. Big Time Clip says, is it 30K profit? Yes, and that's just from YouTube ads alone. That doesn't take into account affiliate marketing, selling digital products, selling other products. I have a ton of different ways to monetize YouTube channels, selling merch, and I show you all of it within the coaching program if you do choose to join. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining this live training today. I really appreciate it. Let me just take a look at how many people we got on here. Oh, looks like we got, I wonder, is there a way to see? 188 people right now. Awesome, guys. So it looks like, I just want to thank you guys all for being here right now and for taking time out of your day. That's really appreciated. Do you give a military discount? I do not give a military discount as of right now. Parth says, hey Matt, your course is small but good. P.S. I found your course for free on a website. Do you want me to tell you the website? Yeah, that's not actually my course. I've seen a lot of people uploading these courses. That's one of my old Udemy courses that just anybody can buy. That's not my new course, Tube Mastery and Monetization. Time-lapse video says 184. Wow, I can't believe that many people chose to come. I really want to thank you guys from the bottom of my hearts for attending that. I really do appreciate it. Hisham says thank you. Thank you so much, Hisham. Matas says, will this work in the Baltics, in Europe, specifically Lithuania? Yes, this does work in Europe, specifically Lithuania. This does work as well. Red says, you seem like such a nice person. Your parents must be so proud of you. Yeah, they're a little bit more happy with me now when they saw that YouTube was a viable business model, you know, and that I'm not actually wasting my time with it. They were very disappointed in me at first, though, that I was sacrificing school for YouTube. But now we have a much better relationship now. Pablo says your course looks good so far. Awesome, Pablo. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you got in as well. Join the private Facebook community as well. Can't wait to talk with you on there, Pablo. Jerry says, thanks so much. Peace out. Peace out, Jerry. Thanks for joining. Thanks for attending. Caridia says, you've been super helpful answering the questions. I've had wonderful time being here. I'm definitely joining. Send you an email to support in the meantime. Awesome, Caridia. Can't wait to start working with you. And I'll try to reply to those support emails as soon as possible. Pablo says, already taking notes. Awesome. That's the way to do it, man. Lewis says, do you teach how to outsource in real life content like soda and Mentos? You can just say no. Well, I teach you how to outsource, which could be applied to doing that. So it's not necessarily teaching you how to go out and do this, but I give you step-by-step scripts for hiring people. So you can use those scripts and you can tweak them, fill in the blank, to hire anybody to do anything you want. So you can hire people to make those Coke and Mentos videos if you wanted. Just joined. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. I'll be sending you a personal video very soon in the next couple of days as well. And you'll have instant access to the course and the Facebook group. Request to join that, and I'll get you in there as soon as possible. Can't wait to work with you. Thanks so much for joining. There were 312 max at the beginning. That's awesome. Awesome. Moneyballer says, check out your Instagram DM. I'll try to check that out as soon as possible. Production Snorkel says, how much is your best student making monthly? I have actually someone who is making over $100,000 a month. Now, that's with some other sources as well, but that's kind of the power of using YouTube. You can use this for whatever you want. You can use this to grow your business, whatever. So my top student who's making $100,000 a month, it's not just from YouTube ads, but it's using YouTube to sell other stuff. Only the 0.1% of people know this, it seems. Yeah, honestly, this is very, this is information that I haven't seen taught online. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much, Matt Hess. Thank you. Erie says, buy link not working. Email support@mattpar.com and try to get that sorted out for you as soon as possible. JC says, somebody gave me your course for free. That's not actually my course. Norman says, one. Awesome, Norman. Thank you. Aries says, this product cannot be bought right now. Try again. Try sending an email to support@mattpar.com. We'll try to get that sorted out for you as well. And also, JC, that's my Udemy course. The one the really cheap one that I had for like $15. That's not this new coaching program. Viral Trend says, thank you so much. Production Snorkel says, bro, you're a genius. I'm not a genius. By any stretch of the imagination, I'm not the smartest person in the world. And if I could do this as like a super awkward, broke high school student, I truly believe that you can too. But thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. What do people think what do you think messes people up most when making a YouTube channel? Making a YouTube channel, really just not having a solid niche, messes most people up. And I'll show you the step-by-step process of choosing the right niche. Money Gang says, okay, I'm heading out, going over the course now. Already sent a request for Facebook. Thank you. Have a good night. Good night, Money Gang. Thank you so much for joining. Can't wait to work with you. We'll approve the Facebook request as soon as possible. Get you in there. I'm going to be sending you a personal video. Keep a lookout for that on your email as well. Good night. Hope you have a great night. Thank you so much. Can't wait to work with you. Lewis says, perhaps you underestimate yourself. Are you referring to me? Do I underestimate myself? I hope not. Nasihead says, do we need to make subtitles on our own voiceover video? No, you do not need to have subtitles on your video. Norman says, Sydney, Australia. Awesome, Norman, that you're watching from Sydney. That's awesome. Lewis says yes. Oh, you're referring to myself. Do I underestimate myself? Well, hopefully not, right? All right, guys. Well, I just want to thank the 163 people who are on here right now. I want to thank everybody who attended. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you taking the time out here to be here with me. We're over an hour into it, so you guys really, truly mean the world to me, and honestly, I can't thank you enough for attending this. And I know how limited time is in our modern day and age. You could be doing anything. You could be on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. And the fact that you're invested in yourself and in your future so much that you're on this stream, listening to me ramble, it really means the world to me. And I want to show you the best information that I know. And I truly hope that I was successful with that tonight. So send me an email. If you like this stream, send me some Instagram DMs at MakeMoneyMatt on Instagram. Lewis says, you say you aren't smart, but clearly you've got something figured out. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I figured out a tiny little thing. Stormy says, what do you think the best niche is? I go over the best niche within the coaching program. Viral Trend says, I started a vlog channel and I understand my audience and it's not going bad. I just need put some more hustle into it. I'm planning on starting a new one soon. Awesome, Viral Trend. Yeah, you definitely should. Do you partner on channels, by the way? I do not partner on channels, Lewis, at the moment. I'm so busy running my own channels, you know? Well, I mean, I'm not that busy with that. Only 2 to 3 hours a day, but it would introduce a lot if I start partnering with people on channels. Red says, thanks, Matt. You're so polite. I love it. Well, I really appreciate it. I try to be as nice as I can. I know how special it is that you're on this stream and that you chose to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. The least I can do is be kind, you know? Thank you. The Green W says, what program are you using to stream this live? I am using Minicam. Roxanne says, thanks, I will try doing more research with info you provide today since I can't afford it right now. No problem at all, Roxanne. Thank you so much for joining, and I wish you all the best. Eric says, I can't imagine the amount of effort and time you spent creating all this content. Thanks. Yeah, Eric, I'm not going to lie, it was actually a lot. I've been up for like the past couple days. I'm sick too, but I wanted to provide you guys the best live stream that I possibly could, so that's why I did it. Mattez says, you know how the game works, and that alone is incredible. I appreciate it, Mattez. How often do you have issues with YouTube copyright? So, I've had like 1 or 2 issues total on my 5 years on YouTube, and got both of them cleared up. So I have a step-by-step process for not having to deal with any of that. Lewis says, I've got a pretty good channel on my hands. I'm just not able to generate content quick enough. Perhaps you might want to partner after checking out the numbers. Well, send me a DM, Lewis, to @MakeMoneyMatt, and I'll take a look at it, okay? Eric True, thank you so much for creating this wonderful out-of-world opportunity for everyone that is actually willing to listen. Thank you, Matt Hess. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Really appreciate it. Swoop says, why don't you ever answer to Udemy students like me? Honestly, so for everybody who doesn't know, I used to offer a Udemy course that was like $15 that I'm closing now. But honestly, it wasn't the best course in the world. Like, it's still very valuable. I got a lot of students' results with it, but it wasn't to the point that Tube Mastery monetization is. So I want to put all my time and effort into a program that's going to help people, where I can give people support, and that's going to, truly help people as much as I can. I can't help the amount of people who are in the Udemy course. So I'm sorry, Swaroop. Asim says, why don't you upload videos on YouTube? I'm trying to upload as much as possible on this channel now, on the Make Money Matt channel, that is. So a lot of new content coming out soon. Emmanuel says, thanks, Matt. I joined. Look forward to working with you. Thanks so much for joining, Emmanuel. I really appreciate it. Look forward to working with you as well. I'm going to be sending you a personal video, Emmanuel, thanking you for joining the course. So keep a lookout for that in the next few days on your email. I'm not sure if I'll be able to record it today. My throat's a little sore after talking for this long. But thank you so much for joining. Can't wait to work with you. Make sure to join the private Facebook group as well. Swaroop says, thanks so much, man. No problem, Swaroop. I'm glad we got that cleared up. All right, everybody. So it looks like the chats are dying down a little bit. Thank you so much, Milas. Milas says, thank you, Matt. Thank you. Looks like the chat's dying down a little bit. Adam says, is it worth it for me to get the course? I'm 14 years old, ready to work. So I started YouTube when I was 14, in 2014, and It took me a lot of trial and error, so if you can afford the course, I do highly recommend it, and there's a 60-day money-back guarantee as well. You might want to talk to your parents, though, about buying it as well. Make sure they're on board with it. Vivek says hi. Hi, Vivek. And also, Adam, like, there was a lot of family fights about doing YouTube because they didn't want me doing YouTube. They wanted me focusing on homework. So you might just want to think about that as well. But if you're all in on it, if you're ready to work with YouTube, you can do it. Don't let age be an issue. Age is literally just a number. Lewis says, in your experience, what's the number one mistake to avoid after making a large chunk of change from YouTube? Number one mistake is blowing it on something stupid. Like, don't go out and buy a Lamborghini right away. You know, there's so many better things that you can buy. You could buy a, for example, you could pay a maid to clean your house. Like, that's one less thing you have to do. You could hire a chef to make meals for you. Isn't that much better than having a Lamborghini, you know? Like, think about things that will actually improve your life. And do that. And, like, and think about things that will improve your business as well. Investing money back into content creation. Take that large chunk of change, take a little percentage of it, start a new channel. You know, hire other people to run that channel for you. Adam says, if you ever need an editor, I use Adobe Premiere. I appreciate the offer, Adam. I don't need any editors at this point. Millionaire Fastlane says, hey, your course is so high quality. What software do you use? For the course, I use Kajabi to host the course. But thank you so much. I'm glad you find it high quality. Do you agree to buy others' channels or start one from zero? Never buy a channel. I never recommend buying a channel. I always recommend starting from zero. I've started every channel I've had from zero, and I showed you analytics at the beginning of this. It's possible, okay? It doesn't matter if it's 2020, 2025. It's the best time to start a YouTube channel ever. And I'm starting channels all the time. Like that channel that I showed you guys at the beginning of this live stream that I blew up to making $2,000 in a day. That was previous to that only making like $50 a day. It's possible. So there's really no utility in buying a channel. In fact, it usually hurts to buy a channel because you pay money for a channel, and even if you change up the content or the niche slightly, you're going to kill the audience retention, and plus some of the subscribers might be fake. There's really no way of knowing that either. So there's really just no reason to buy a YouTube channel. Skate Bro says, how much money do you have? I don't think I should say. Swoop says, Matt, one last question. Does anybody handle your Instagram? I never replied. Yes, I do. I handle my Instagram as well, and I have a couple people who help me with that as well. So I don't need anyone to manage Instagram. Thank you. Millionaire Fastlane says, no, like the slideshow recording. Oh, the slideshow was just with Google Slides. So very simple, very free, and it's completely free. Hi, Pejin from India. How do you maintain all channel from one account or different? Asim, I have different accounts for each channel that I run. I have a couple of my top channels, a channel with 600,000 subscribers and one with 1 million subscribers on one of my Google accounts, but typically I make a new Google account for each channel. Pejin says, say hi. Hey, Pejin. Hey, Mika, fasting weight loss, how's it going? Asim says, okay, that's the same question. Mika says, I am late. Well, no problem at all. You can rewind, Mika, and watch this live training again. I think I might keep it up for 3 days after this. Just make sure to bookmark this page. Extraordinary Money says, I want to create videos, but I struggle to find software that allows me to create cartoon animations. I totally understand Extraordinary Money, but I'm going to be showing you exact methods of hiring other people to make these animations for you within the course if you do want to join. Then what software do you use for screen recording? Because software like OBS are super low quality. Yeah, OBS is good. I've used OBS before, but I'm currently using Minicam. Is there a reason you have a Google account for each channel? Yeah, because it diversifies risk. You know, if something happens with one channel, I like to have a bunch of different accounts for each channel. Miguel says, I asked you a question on Instagram, but you didn't see. The question was, do you think joining an MCN like Scalelab or Machinima, are you in any YouTube network? Nope, I'm in no YouTube network. I have it all on my own personal AdSense account. I kind of think YouTube MCNs are a scam. Come to India, please. I'm inviting you, please. Okay, I'll definitely come to India sometime. I'd love to travel there, by the way. Swaroop says, like Swaroop said, I have the same problem. I get very few responses. Also, I'll try to reply to you as soon as possible. I have a lot of people DMing me on Instagram. The only way to get the best one-on-one support from me is by joining the program. Adam says, in the course, do you show us your channels? I do not show. I show my personal brand channel, and I show a lot of examples with that. Oh, what's up with Scalelab? I always see it, but no one ever talks about it. Danny says, can you get back to me? I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible, Danny. Alfred says, are the sessions recorded? Yes, the sessions within the coaching program will be recorded, so you can see them whenever. Awesome, guys. Well, I think the chat's drawing up a little bit. I want to thank everybody who's here today. I'm going to go and try to give as much support as I can for everybody who's joining the coaching program. I really want to appreciate I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart to everybody who attended this live training. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. It really means a lot to me. So, like I said, I appreciate it so much, and I hope everybody has an amazing night tonight, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. I know we have people watching this in India, in Europe, in the United States. I want to thank you guys so much wherever you're located. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I wish you all the best, and thank you so much if you chose to join the coaching program, and I'll see you guys next time.